An action-packed day at Northampton saw 15 wickets fall in total between Gloucestershire and Northamptonshire. Gloucestershire began day 2 having not faced a ball but having crucially bowled out their hosts for 343 in overcast conditions. The morning was less than 2 overs old when Northamptonshire and Gleeson struck, removing Roderick for no score. With the score 16 for 1, play was briefly halted due to rain, and when the teams re-emerged, Northamptonshire continued to dominate, removing Tavares cheaply. The Gloucestershire fightback was then orchestrated by Hankins and Mustard, the former building his innings carefully before lunch. Mustard was dismissed the over before the interval, falling to Kerrigan and leaving the score 85 for 3 at the break. When play resumed for the afternoon, Hankins picked up where he left off and continued to score freely, aided by Cobain at the other end. In the 33rd over of the innings, Hankins reached his 50, and the pair continued their serene progress as the afternoon wore on, scoring a number of boundaries before Keogh dismissed him for 73. The same bowler managed to take Cobain's wicket 4 overs later to shift the momentum back in the home side's favour. However, Noema Barnett had other ideas, hitting Kerrigan for a succession of boundaries and then taking 3 fours off a Keogh over. The day looked to be shifting in Noema Barnett and Gloucestershire's favour, and when he reached his half-century in the 73rd over of the innings, the visitors looked to be heading towards parity. Noema Barnett was well set at the crease, but at the other end, Northants took 2 wickets in as many balls, courtesy of Gleeson. First Taylor was caught, and then Miles was castled without scoring. Despite Noema Barnett's best efforts, Northamptonshire ended up wrapping up the Gloucestershire innings with 3 wickets in as many overs. First, Sheikh captured the well-set Payne, and then 2 balls later, Keogh dismissed Noema Barnett for a well-crafted 59. Gleeson then removed Drissel for a duck, putting the hosts in the driving seat once more. With a first innings lead in the bag, Northamptonshire would have been hoping to take the game away from the visitors as the day drew to a close, but an excellent spell of Gloucestershire bowling wrestled back control. 2 overs in, Payne dismissed Newton for 1. And then in the next over, danger man Duckett fell to Norwell. Gloucestershire's tails were up, and in the very next over, Payne struck again, removing Holden to leave the hosts 16 for 3. Keen to not be outdone by his teammate, in the next over, Norwell took 2 wickets, Keogh falling first. And then with the final ball of the over, Levy was dismissed cheaply as well. Wakely and Rossington somewhat rebuilt the Northamptonshire innings from that point, successfully seeing out the day, but the damage had already been done with the score at 50 for 5. Northamptonshire take a lead of 128 into the 3rd day with 5 wickets in hand. After a whirlwind Gloucestershire spell, it is impossible to call a winner in this one yet.